God be with the Lord watch over you.
Here I am,
I see you're kitted out.
ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale.
Teresa,
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
well,
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get it. So, how did you end up in the service?
I don't want to be kicking around.
You're an eager one, aren't you?
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you. This is our church, St. Matthew's. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the Lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. A man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Implements, instruments, and...
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
I don't want you here. Is that manure pipe?
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in the square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belt...
That's true.
What would you know about it?
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine.
God bless you, and you too, citizen.
Jesus.
Your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here. This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Well, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the Inner Bailey. Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel. The Ratte fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Dear people, don't leave a poor woman to starve. Sigismund took everything
God be
I
with you,
had.
Benesh.
The
How goes
godless
it?
beast.
Well enough,
Have
Nightingale.
some compassion.
It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
I
In
could
the
die of
tavern.
shame.
He was
He
thirsty,
refused
so he...
begging.
Went for an
What am I
ale.
to do, good
We
folk?
know how that goes.
Scallops,
Come on,
lies, and
Henry.
ruin.
Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him. What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink. That fool got me all worked up.
Me as well, the lazy...
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway...
Why not?
So, bring it on. Ale for me.
There, satisfied?
We'll see. Finished. Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the Rathaus. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the Market Square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
What is he after?
Gorgeous.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
That'll teach you how to talk to your betters.
Well ended.
Teach that insolent pup a lesson. Show him no quarter, sir. Go on, your best. Show him what.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannah, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities to the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are to Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Hey, where's your toy? You can't walk around here in the dark without a light.
God be with you.
Let's fight.
I told you. Don't come back to me till you've been... Farewell.
Can you help me with...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
All right. Now.
Why is that girl standing here crying?
I executed her husband.
What?
No, not like that. It was done lawfully. She knew he had it coming.
So then, why... Why?
Do you really have to ask? I can't even go to the tavern for company, and no one would sup their ale with me. And when I die, they'll probably push me into a hole with a stick so as not to touch my corpse.
Is it really that bad?
I'm not complaining, mind. It's a well-paid job, if you don't mind being a pariah. They might look sideways at you, too, just for talking to me.
And that's what she's afraid of?
Exactly.
Doesn't that cry?
None she knows of. Poor lass. You could help her, though, if you wanted.
Me?
Elishka has no family, but her husband might still have some kin. Nobody will talk to me.
What would she have to...
A lot. I can't deny. Most of the town...
That doesn't sound...
It...
All right.
My thanks.
Don't despair. It could...
Only death could be worse, and I'm not far from it.
Can I... Didn't your husband...
Maybe. He mentioned some.
Is that all you know?
Yes. But if they're anything like my old man, the bailiff and his catchpolls will know about them.
Don't you have any kin left?
No. And then I ended up with that.
That's all I need.
The Lord be praised.
Good to see you, neighbor.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake.
Why are you creeping around like a footpad? Good day to you.
Do you know Elishka?
The one that's with the execution.
That's her.
Life can be cruel sometimes.
Right.
How should I know? Now, if you don't mind,
If Elishka stays...
Christ, oh, all right then. Tell the scribe.
Thank you.
Take care.
Good day to you.
I'd like to ask...
This... Young man, there's always someone who wants...
I wondered if you could take a look in your book.
Books? God above, am I to shuffle around here with my knees the way they...
I could bring you something for your...
From some old hag? That's nothing but a load of... Oh! Ow! Oh! Well, I suppose it might be...
The bailiff sent...
That's another...
Is it possible to find...
You think we keep records?
But I thought that in the rat house...
Boy, the books are for recording pacts, undertakings, punishments, property rights, and so forth.
Elishka won't be happy about that.
Elishka? You don't mean the one who married...
Yes.
Why wouldn't I? I used to play dice with old Mishek. He had a son. A nice, polite lad. How he...
Oh, you know...
Well, if you see him, tell him to swing by.
And where are the Mishaks live?
A stone's throw from Rate by the...
Thanks.
Farewell.
You're Stephen, aren't you?
Oh, yeah? And what?
Good luck to you. Good day. You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a grosh and a two in bets. You Skalitz fellows are good for my purse. God be with you.
I'd like to train...
Right. What weapon would...
Sorry.
Ah, you...
If you want to really hurt your opponent, it's no use just flailing at him and hoping you get lucky. You need technique, but using skilled moves is no easy matter. There's no miraculous strikes you can learn that will ensure you win every duel. You've got to work those techniques into your combat, force your opponent into a position you want him in, and then attack unexpectedly. See? I strike from overhead, then slash from the side, and back swing low down. So you expect me to strike from below, but then I turn the sword and strike you with the other side. Once more, defend.
Ow!
Now, you try it. Strike from above, then from the right, then slash. The strikes have to follow quickly, one after the other. As soon as one lands, you start the next. You have to keep exactly to the sequence, otherwise it won't come off. Slash from above, slash from the right, slash from below. Go! Good. Again. No, no, no! You have to strike me 3 times. 3 times. No, no, no! You have to strike me 3 times. 3 times. Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again, right away. Don't stop. No, no, no! You have to strike me 3 times. 3 times. That's it. Try it once more. All right. You can learn lots of similar techniques with every weapon. Train and practice.
Can you teach?
Certainly.
I'm interested.
All right. Now.
I'd like to.
Certainly.
I'd like to.
First, you have to have some skill.
Well, I think I've.
I see.
I'm pretty good with.
You're a bit cut.
I'm ready.
Stand there, take your weapon, and fight. If you look like you know what you're doing, I'll teach you a trick or two. Enough. That will do. That wasn't at all bad. All right, it seems you're ready for the next lesson. Now, pay close attention. I'll teach you the most important thing. It's good to be able to attack, and it's good to be able to fend off your opponent's blows. But the best is when you're able to do both at once. A master stroke is when you parry your opponent's blow and strike him at the same time. Attack me, and I'll show you how it's done. Ow! See? I parry and strike in one move. There's no defense against this technique if it's executed well. The thing is to time it right. Block right into your opponent's strike and match your movement to his. One elegant technique and the fight is won. Try it. I'll attack slowly. You parry. Not bad. No, that's not it. Ah, that's it. No, not like that. Very good.
I'd like to try.
A bit cut. I'll never learn as much. Some say he should. Let's fight.
I still don't feel.
Right. Your end is nigh. No!
Merka.
Now you're done for. Jesus Christ!
Yo!
Take that! Come here, Lily Lemon! You asked for it.
Ow!
Good afternoon.
I'd like...
And what is it? As you wish.
Fine.
I'm sure. Goodbye.
Good day to farewell.
I'd like to...
Well.
What do you say?
More.
Satisfied?
Well now. See now, I knew...
Why are you creeping around like a footpad?
are you up to here? Get out!
Good health.
May the Lord watch over you.
Family with fresh bread. With salt, caraway seeds.
Asparagus that'll cut you in half, and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you. Get them. Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm off.
What was that noise?
Ah!
Asparagus that'll cut you in half, and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you.
God be with. Goodbye.
Jesus Christ. Take care.
I'd like to... Is this an...
You won't
Since it's...
Come now, just...
That's a...
Hey, who's there?
Fresh bread, come and get it. Apples, cucumbers, onions, come and get them. Garlic soup for the win.
Bread! Bread! Rolls and pretzels!
Cabbage! Cabbage! Good green cabbage!
Stop right there. I have to search you. Are you deaf?
What?
Order civil.
As you wish.
Ah, a good thing I stopped you. This is clear. Now.
It'll even make your mum cry like a little lass.
What was that?
Right, enough! I give up! You hear?
What the hell do you should have thought
just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
Look,
Do you think I...
that's too...
Well, it's a...
Put me in jail.
Just the...
Так, ладно. Все на этом.